Welcome back to Exciting Europe. Barcelona is a city defined by the curves and dreamscapes of Antoni Gaudí, but every legend has a beginning. To find it, we have to travel back to 1883. Imagine a young architect, fresh out of school, who had spent years dreaming of the ideal home, a place where nature, function, and beauty lived in total harmony. That vision became a reality when a local broker named Manuel Vicens gave the young Gaudí his first major residential commission. This wasn't just a house. It was a bold, innovative declaration of war against the architectural norms of the 19th century. From its Orientalist explosion of ceramic tiles to the intricate ironwork inspired by the very plants growing on this plot, Casa Vicens is the manifesto of a genius. Today, we're stepping inside this summer oasis to explore how a young Gaudi used Japanese carpentry, Arabic-inspired inscriptions, and a fascination with the natural world to change the face of Barcelona forever. Let's explore the house that started it all.
Unlike traditional designs, Gaudi broke architectural norms by covering the exterior in vibrant ceramic tiles, a material previously used primarily for interiors. This design masterfully blends nature with Eastern cultures, featuring woodwork inspired by Japanese artistry and Catalan inscriptions, reminiscent of ancient Arabic calligraphy. The layout itself is a departure from the standard, as the main façade of Casa Vicens faces the garden rather than the street, to optimize sunlight and create a secluded private oasis. Gaudí's vision for the building was that of sprawling ivy clinging to a wall, a concept that explains the organic textures found across the property. Every ornamental detail reflects the original landscape of the site. For instance, the iconic yellow marigold tiles were inspired by the actual flowers Gaudí discovered growing on the plot during his initial survey. Similarly, the entrance is guarded by majestic wrought iron gates featuring cast palm leaves, which serve as a direct reference to the exuberant palmetto palms found on the property.
Our first room to explore is the dining room, a space where Gaudí created a vivid explosion of nature to bridge the gap between the house and its garden. As you look around, you will notice an intricate landscape of thick foliage and carnations, with ivy that seems to creep up toward the floor above while birds appear to play in the wind. A centerpiece of this room is the collection of custom-made wooden cabinets and furniture, which are original pieces commissioned by the architect specifically for this space. These measured pieces house a series of paintings that were designed to fit them perfectly. Before moving on, take a moment to admire the ceiling and the meticulous details that fill every corner of this domestic epicenter. When you are ready, continue to the covered porch through one of the doors located on either side of the fireplace.
One of the most captivating spaces in the entire house is the covered porch, a sanctuary designed for pure sensory immersion. As you take a seat, let the modern city fade away and imagine this spot as it once was, a secluded retreat surrounded by nothing but a lush, sprawling garden and the sound of a distant waterfall. The centerpiece here is the fountain, featuring an intricate metallic spider's web that serves a magical purpose. When sunlight hit this weave, it acted as a prism, projecting vibrant rainbow colors across the space, while the water itself was sustainably sourced from hidden rain deposits. This demonstrates that the young Gaudí wasn't just inspired by nature. He was actually recreating its most complex phenomena within his architecture. Beyond its beauty, the porch is a masterclass in functional design. Tilting wooden blinds were installed to perfectly regulate the flow of Mediterranean air and soft light into both the porch and the adjacent dining room. Additionally, the doorposts contain clever, concealed mechanisms that were likely used to slide security bars into place, blending safety seamlessly with the home's aesthetic. This was the very first time Gaudi integrated nature so deeply into a building's DNA, a theme that would define his legendary career. When you are ready to leave this oasis, return through the dining room to discover the smoking room on your left, a starkly different but equally fascinating world.
The smoking room is a truly curious space that transports you back to the fashionable bourgeois lifestyle of 19th century Europe. Originally a private, men-only retreat, this oriental oasis was designed to evoke a desert night through its heavy Arabian influences. The deep blue ceiling mimics the evening sky, while the intricate muqarnas are shaped to resemble palm leaves laden with dates. The room features an innovative use of papier-mâché, a decorative material that gained immense popularity during the Modernism era. Interestingly, experts discovered that the gold color previously seen on the muqarnas was not original. Restorers spent months meticulously uncovering the authentic blue polychrome, and today, you can see both the restored blue and sections of the gold that once covered it. This atmospheric room serves as an early example of Gaudi's fascination with exotic styles, a theme he would later expand upon in much larger projects like Palau Güell.
Moving to the second floor, we enter the daughter's bedroom, often called the pink room, because Gaudi meticulously matched the pigments of the walls to the flooring to create a sense of chromatic unity. Even the transition spaces here are brilliant. To save space, Gaudi replaced traditional corridors with ingenious hexagonal hallways that showcase his early functional boldness. Just beyond, the bathroom area reveals how truly ahead of its time Casa Vicens was. In an era when most Barcelona homes lacked running water, Gaudi designed a pioneering suite divided into separate sections for a dressing room, lavatory, and bathroom. Look up to see the ceiling decorated with the same ivy motifs found in the dining room below, a subtle touch that connects the two floors. A highlight of this level is the terrace, a serene connecting point between the interior and the garden. Here, Gaudi introduced a bench railing, a signature element he would later use at La Pedrera, allowing guests to comfortably sit and enjoy the breeze. Originally, the view from this perch would have featured a spectacular brick waterfall and lush palm trees, designed to keep the summer residents fresh and cool. Finally, we step into the intimate domed room, a small sitting room likely intended for the women of the house. The ceiling is a masterpiece of illusion. Gaudi painted a dome that makes it look as if you are peering directly through the roof at the sky and one of the house's towers. With its delicate latticework on the balcony providing privacy from the outside world, it is the perfect spot to imagine a quiet afternoon spent reading amidst the sights and sounds of the garden. As we reach the conclusion of our journey, we enter the attic, a space that serves as a fascinating retrospective of the modernist era. Originally designed for domestic service, this level stands in stark contrast to the rest of the house, showcasing Gaudi's commitment to simplicity and functional sobriety. The highlight of this final stop is the collection of scale models, featuring Casa Vicens and other contemporary manifesto houses of the period. These models provide a unique look into the architectural evolution of the time. Our tour concludes high up on the Rooftop Terrace, a space that truly showcases Gaudi's early architectural genius. This area wasn't just a roof. It was a functional and aesthetic masterpiece designed to serve as the building's thermal regulator. The high ceilings and strategic openings you passed through in the attic below were cutting-edge 19th century solutions for ensuring free-flowing ventilation and hygiene throughout the home. This amazing house is located in the heart of the Gracia neighborhood. While it feels like a quiet oasis, it is easily accessible from the city center. The most convenient way to arrive is via Metro Line L3. Get off at either the Fontana or Lesseps stations. Both are just a short 5-minute walk from the house. To ensure the best experience and avoid long wait times, it is highly recommended to book your tickets in advance. You can purchase tickets directly through the official Casa Vicens website. Buying online allows you to select a specific time slot, which helps the museum manage the flow of visitors and keeps the atmosphere tranquil. There are several ways to visit. You can choose a self-guided tour with an audio guide or book a guided tour for deeper historical insights.
This is just the first piece of the incredible puzzle that is Barcelona. If you've fallen in love with Gaudi's very first masterpiece today, you won't want to miss our other deep dives into his later works. Make sure to check out our dedicated videos on the breathtaking Sagrada Familia, the undulating stone facade of Casa Milà, and the colorful, bone-like balconies of Casa Batlló. And for a change of pace, we also explore the Palace of Catalan Music, the Palau de la Música Catalana, a stunning concert hall that is a riot of modernist glass and sculpture. But a great trip to Barcelona isn't just about the sights. It's about moving through the city with ease. If you're planning your arrival, we have a full guide to El Prat Airport explained, covering everything from terminals to food and drink options. Plus, don't miss our breakdown of the Barcelona public transport system, so you can navigate the metro and buses like a local. Thank you so much for joining us at Casa Vicens. If you found this architectural journey through Gaudi's manifesto house helpful, give us a like, subscribe to Exciting Europe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a trip through the world's most beautiful cities. Until next time, keep exploring.